everyone, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Susan Timchak and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I'm here to share with you another A to Z technique for your technique book if you're creating one. If not, maybe you're just looking for a fun new technique to learn. So I do want to thank you for joining me. If you're a new subscriber, thanks so much. Be sure to hit the red subscribe button and the little notification bell, and then you'll be notified when I upload new videos. If you're a returning subscriber, well then thank you also so very much. So we are working on something fun. You be sure to check my playlist and find out all the other videos that I have currently doing this fun technique book. It's going to be an A to Z technique book. So you can see we just got started, and I have a really fun technique and something that everyone can do. Let me just get situated here in my chair. Okay, so what I want to share is and I believe it's pronounced Bargello paper technique. So this is a great way to use up a lot of those scraps you have laying around. Who has tons of scraps? Well, this is one, especially your designer series paper, you'll want to use. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is cut 3 to 4 varying size strips of pattern designer series paper, longer than your base card, using a glue stick, or I'm going to show you something else today because Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell glue sticks anymore. Adhere strips to paper, offsetting the patterns to create a new one. When all the strips are glued down, trim off the edges that are hanging over. So let me show you what I created. Look at this. Look at how stunning this is. I think a little bit of Wink of Stella on these butterflies would be just the added touch. This is using all scraps of paper, basically. So let me share with you how to do this fun technique. Now I just cut my little pieces of cardstock that go inside our technique book at 4 inches by 3 inches. And it doesn't matter what color they are because you're not going to see them. So we'll take that strip, that piece. Then, because we don't sell glue sticks anymore, and because the easiest way to do this and the less messiest is using our adhesive sheets that we have. Now these come in a pack. They are 6 inches by 12 inches and you get quite a lot of them. Usually use these for when you're adhering fancy dies and things like that. But we're going to use this because we need to have glue all over this surface. So I already have this cut same size. So we're going to peel this off. Now what remains on here is sticky background. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to stick this right to my piece of cardstock. Now this piece is trash. Put that in my trash bin. And you're just going to rub this lightly. Then what you want to do is you want to peel off this paper. And then what happens is a sticky residue is left behind. Now your little mat here is a great way to use this if you're worried about getting any type of adhesive on your surface. And this is the adhesive mat that we sell in the catalog, and I always forget what it's called, but it's nothing will stick to it. If any glue comes on it, you just rub it off and it comes right off. But it may come to me. If you know, leave it in the comments below. I should write these things down. Okay, so I am using up the Butterfly Designer Series paper that is currently in the Celebration catalog, and I have a lot of little strips that were left over, and no strip is too small when you see how this technique is done. So okay, we're going to get started, and you can choose however you want to lay out your pattern. So this way I'm going to start here at a diagonal, put my first strip down. Then I'm going to take another strip, and you could notice I'm going off of the piece of cardstock, and it's just a little tedious, but oh, I'll tell you, if you're looking for something fun to do with a background, this is it. Okay, let's go this way. Alright, so then let's take some of our other strips And we will start here. And I mean, if you want to lay out a certain type of pattern, you know, feel free. But this is great. And it's like fun, you know, this is fun to do. You might think that don't look fun, but because you could come up with like all types of patterns. And if you're a quilter, you may even have a pattern in mind to use this on. And you're probably thinking, oh, that don't look too great. But wait, we're not done yet. All right, let's see what else we have here. Some of our other strips. Let's go this way for this. And I'll try not to take too long. I mean, you may want to take a little bit longer when you're doing yours. Now this one, we do need to have a straight edge, so let's go with this. All right, let's see, here's another piece here. And we're coming down to the end here. So all these little scraps even that I have that I trimmed off from before, you can use all of these. Now we do need to have a straight edge. So we could just trim that piece. And I'm not really making any type of pattern. I'm just using both front and back because our paper has two sides to it. So that even makes it more fun. Let's trim that one. Now I have a couple little spaces that you can see that I need to put some, but I'm going to make sure this is all adhered down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to trim off all these extra pieces. And again, you don't want to throw those away because you can fill in spots where we have a couple that just have small little areas. And sometimes you only need one of those little tiny snippets that you snipped off. Alrighty, almost done. Hang in there with me. Okay, so here we go. Now we have a couple here. So let's see, where was that? Here's one here. See, I'm just using up those little scraps. And here's another one here that we can fill this one in. I think that was it. Let me fix this one. This looks like I can see a little bit of that green cardstock underneath. Okay, trim it over. Turn it over. Not trim it over. Oh, Susan, it's been a long day, huh? All right, so, and here we go. Just press it down firmly. Now what I did, because part of this designer series paper had these beautiful butterflies that I used, the butterfly punch, I'm just going to take these, and where am I? Here they are. Just to kind of decorate it up a little bit, because it's a little busy, but, you know, hey, let's add a couple little butterflies on here. And let's see, let's use this one. And these butterflies come right on the designer series paper, and you just use the punch, and you can punch them out. And there you go. There's our Bargello paper technique. Isn't that fun? But just think of all the possibilities that you can create doing this really, really fun technique. So let me get my book out. And here we go. We are just filling this book up. And I am having so much fun doing this. I'm so glad I thought of this. To do something like this, to teach you some fun techniques. All right, let's slip this in here. All right, there we go. Look at how fun that is. All right, well, I'm going to head off for now. You can see there's a real theme in this book. Look at lots of butterflies, huh? I'm just having so much fun bringing this to you. I hope you're enjoying this. If you do like it, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends so they can check out some fun techniques with a lot of the products that they already own. And if you need to order anything, you can certainly place an order at any time, 24/7 through my online store at www.stampinsuecreates.stampinup.net. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a super Stampin' Day, and I'll see you back here again real soon. Bye-bye for now.